बेटी माधुरी दीक्षित बनेगी. I always wanted to be an actor. I am a very possessive person. I said, what? If I ever get through this, I'm going to make this girl's life hell. Oh God, we got robbed, we got mobbed, we got almost missed our flight. Shruti. Off camera. We have to say this off camera. No, I'm seriously saying off camera.
Hi, I'm Aakriti Anand and you are watching Getting Real on Famous TV, where we get really real with all the stars and superstars of television and reality shows. Today, I'm in a conversation with Ruhi Chaturvedi, aka Sherlyn from Kundali Bhagya. She is somebody who has been the finalist of Miss India Worldwide in 2010, made wave in the modeling industry, and now she is rocking on television as she plays the vamp on TV. Let's find out who is Ruhi Chaturvedi behind the character we see on screen. Let's get really up close and personal with Ruhi. Hi Ruhi, how are you?
Hi, thanks for having me. And you sound just so good. You sound different. You're peppy, and it's nice. It's good to meet such people who are peppy in real life and on TV. It's very rare. It's a good combination.
And so are you. I must compliment you.
Thank you.
You also were a model, and I know you from modeling days, and now you're like making waves on TV. You're everywhere when people know you.
God has just been kind, you know. This just happened overnight.
Yeah?
Like, I still remember I was doing a show in Jaipur on 17th of Jan. I don't know what stuck in my head. I came back to Bombay and I told my mom, I said, that's it. I'm not doing fashion anymore. And she's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I was trying for movies and I said, I'm going to try television. And she's like, okay, fine. I used to keep getting calls for fashion. And I was like, bahane bana ke, you know, I'm not keeping well, or I'm traveling, I'm doing XYZ thing. And I kept on saying no, and I started going for auditions. And karte, this Kundali just happened. Like Jan, I said I did my last show, and August 10th I was on air.
Wow.
I think which was nothing less than jadoo for me in my life, because itna struggle nahi hua.
Yeah.
Obviously, आपको auditions करने पड़ते. You have to stand in queue because no one knows you, and you know, people say, "Oh, you got lucky." I said, "No, I didn't got lucky. I slogged my ass to reach here," which everyone does, but no one says at times, or there are people who says it, but everyone has to go through this hardship.
So did this transition of you getting into acting happened after our Bali trip, or were you in the transition?
No, it was always there. Okay. It was always there. Like, I always wanted to be an actor. I never know. I was never good in studies. Okay, I just studied for the heck of it. My dad said कि नहीं, अपनी degree करके ही you will do anything. So धक्के मार के मैं pass हो गई. But that's all. I always wanted to be an actor. There's nothing else. I can't do anything else.
I want to talk a lot about what you just said, but before we get there, I want to know who is the real Ruhi Chaturvedi.
Ruhi is fun. Ruhi is full of life. Ruhi is the best friend you can ever have in your life. I am a very possessive person. It's very difficult to break into my life, but when you do, it's like a magical life. You know, I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm not the person who you see on TV, or because that's my work. I get paid to do that, you know. But in real life, it's just a different person. I am a go-getter. I don't take no for an answer. I'm a very emotional person. I would go out of my way to help anyone. It's not only my friends and family. Even if XYZ person, I don't know, someone on the road, if I see it's in pain, or you know, it's going something wrong, I would go out.
Yeah.
That's what Ruhi is.
I've seen you do that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember our trip in Bali, and so much happened there.
Oh my God, but, it was like, I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah.
I think we were just at the wrong place at the wrong time, but still had fun.
Oh yes, definitely. We all had fun. For people who don't know, in 2018, right?
Yes.
2018, we all did a show in Bali, and then we made a trip. 10 models, and we had a lot of fun.
Oh God, we got robbed, we got mobbed, we got almost missed our flight.
Yes.
Everything happened.
Everything possible that could go wrong happened, but we still made it back to India safely.
Yes.
So Ruhi, you said that it was difficult for you to get into acting. I mean, you were already popular, you were doing so many shows, you were Miss India finalist. Still, was it difficult to get into TV? Like, these are different
See, no,
industries?
it's not. It was not difficult. It was difficult because, see, as a model, you just get a call, you reach there, you get ready. You're 20 people working their asses off for you to get ready, makeup, hair. You just have to walk.
Yes.
You don't have to do anything. But in TV, you have to take care of your diction. You have to take care how you look. Because on camera, you put on 10 kgs extra or 5 kgs extra of what you are. So you have to really work hard and know your angles, know your line. You're working with a co-actor who's been experienced like hell, who's been working here for 10 years, 5 years. They know much better.
Yeah.
My Hindi is used to be really bad. So I really struggled to, Hindi में बात करना. हमारे इंडिया में हिंदी हर स्टेट में अलग होती है. बट टीवी ज़्यादातर नॉर्थ के लिए बनता है. नॉर्थ की हिंदी, बॉम्बे की हिंदी बहुत अलग है. सो इट वॉज डिफिकल्ट. एंड व्हेन यू स्टार्ट गोइंग फॉर ऑडिशन, यू रियलाइज आप मिस इंडिया हो, आपको मॉडलिंग में लोग जानते हैं, आप फैशन वीक ओपन करते हो, नो वन केयर्स. They just care how good actor you are, or if you have done some work. So someone like me who had not done TV at all, I was just a newcomer struggler for them. There were times where I have waited outside someone's office to give an audition for like around half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. और मैं अंदर जाती थी and I used to forget my lines. And they were like, ठीक है, बाद में करके आइएगा. And I knew, I could see them, thinking, who the fuck is she? Why is she here? And now the same people call me like, Arey ma'am, you know what, we have this new show. I'm like, maybe now the table has turned. But it's okay. It's just that I really worked hard to reach where I am today. And I'm grateful that I took this decision.
Of course, your hard work is shown on screen. You're so popular now. People are inspired by the fashion that you wear on the serial. I'm going to come back to it. But there is a news about you. Even Wikipedia says that you are from Jaipur. Is this real?
No. I am not. I am born and brought up in Bombay. I'm a proper Bombay girl.
Yeah.
Studied here, school, college, done everything. My husband is from Jaipur. My native house is Rajasthan.
Okay.
My native place is Rajasthan because my dad is from there. So we used to go every summer vacation, but I'm not from Jaipur.
Okay, you're born and brought up in Mumbai.
Yes.
Andheri girl, Bandra girl.
Andheri girl.
Andheri girl.
Yes.
Oh. You also lived in Madhuri Dixit's building?
Yes.
You were inspired by her when you were growing up?
My dad was. मेरे dad को लगा कि मेरी बेटी भी हीरोइन बनेगी, मेरी बेटी माधुरी दीक्षित बनेगी. So उसकी वजह से बचपन से जब से I was born, it was fed in my head कि ये तो हीरोइन ही बनेगी.
मैं माधुरी दीक्षित बनना चाहती हूँ.
मेरे पापा मुझे माधुरी दीक्षित बनाना चाहते हैं. It was him.
Okay, so your father must be the happiest when you got on TV.
No, you have to know the story.
Okay.
So basically, when I started auditioning, when I got a call from Balaji, first of all, I need to tell everyone that you can't go and audition in Balaji. They call you.
Right.
So apparently, I must have auditioned at some other place, and they got my tape, and I got a call, and they said, look test के लिए आ जाइए. तो ऐसे ठीक है, it's one more, I've been auditioning, doing look test for so long. ये भी एक होगा, आएगा कॉल, बालाजी, ठीक है, चले जाते हैं. I went there, and there was this creative who, एक तो, a lot of people don't know, I have curly hair, big hair. So for a TV people to take care of my hair, they took around 4 hours.
What
They straightened it, they curled it, they blow dried it, everything. And in my head, I'm like, no, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? But it's okay, you can't say anything because you've just come. It's Balaji.
Yeah.
And there was this creative. I went there and I was like, hi, Ruhi Chaturvedi, I'm here for the look test. She made me stand in this shittiest place.
Describe the place.
Okay. बहुत सामान रख देते ना शूटिंग का, लाइटें रखी हैं, ये वो. बैकग्राउंड क्लीन था लेकिन नीचे एकदम मेसी था. And she took my audition and she said, एक और वेरिएशन करते हैं. मैंने 2 किए वेरिएशन. I said, अच्छा था. She's like, okay. And in my head, I'm like, if I ever get through this, I'm going to make this girl's life hell. Now she's one of my best friends out there.
Really?
Yeah. We are like thick and how. And I told her also later, I said, you were so mean to me. She's like, listen, yaar, I audition like around 20 girls in a day and I can't be nice and there's so much work happening. But as a model, you were not, as a Miss India, as a known model, you're not used to it.
Yes.
So for me, it was a setback. I was like, what is she trying to do? Doesn't she know who am I? But I was no one.
Yeah.
So theek hai, And मैं चली गई घर. I was supposed to go to Rajasthan with my dad. Every night I used to get a call saying कि मैम ऑडिशन देखें हम आपको बता रहे हैं. तो ऐसे listen, I have to go to Rajasthan. They're like, no, don't go. You have to be here. ये वो. After 15-16 days, I got a call that you're on for the show. I was like, what? On for the show? They're like, yeah, tomorrow we are shooting with you.
Yeah.
So please be there at around 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm very punctual at time. I reached at sharp 9. करते 2 o'clock I was on floor.
Yeah.
And 9:30.
Wait, 9 o'clock they called you and you were on floor at 2?
Yeah, 2 afternoon.
Oh my god, you waited for almost 5 hours?
Oh, TV makes you wait. TV
I
doesn't...
thought modeling makes us wait.
No. TV also makes you wait. There are times that I'll do first scene at around 10 o'clock, then second scene I'll do at 7 in the evening.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a waiting game.
Yeah, but then the best thing is you have your own room.
Yeah.
So you have the whole setup. So you're chilling in your room. How you chill at your place.
Okay.
It's just that the makeup hair is still there and then you get used to it.
Okay.
So at 9:30 I was on TV. I was like, wow, ये ऐसा होता है? TV ऐसा काम करता है?
Wait, you went there at 9 o'clock, 2 o'clock they started your
Yes.
shoot?
And 9:30 I was on air.
The same day?
Same day.
Must be a surprise for you.
Yeah, I was like, what? And the next day I never got a call, never got a message in the night. Like TV messages in the night कि कल आपका shoot है. तो मुझे लगा अब so bad मुझे निकाल दिया. मुझे तो लोग बुलाएंगे नहीं. अब मैं क्या करूँ? तो मैंने उनको मैसेज किया कि कल shoot है. बोले नहीं. I told my dad, said निकाल दिया. My dad never wanted me to do this because he said negative character है, तुम हमेशा negative बन के रह जाओगी. You know, don't do it. So I had to lie to my dad. I said, which was a fact. It was a 2 months cameo.
Right.
I said ये 2 महीने का कैमियो है, 1 महीना नेगेटिव है, then she becomes positive और फिर एग्जिट हो जाती. तो he said ठीक है.
You lied to your dad because you wanted to do the show.
Because it's Balaji.
Of course.
And you will not believe, I always knew I'm going to do a Balaji show, I'm going to be the vamp. I knew it.
Okay.
It's not that someone came and said कि अरे you know Ekta Kapoor is looking for someone like you. Nothing. I just knew it.
So you attracted this role for yourself.
Maybe.
Do you believe in manifestation?
Oh, I do.
Yeah?
And everything I have maybe, you know, manifested for so many years, it has been happening. It takes its own time. You can't just start thinking about it tonight and tomorrow morning it's there. It takes time.
Right.
But you just have to do it consistently.
Correct. So how is modeling world different to the television world? What is the biggest difference that you identified?
Everything is different. Nothing is same.
Yeah.
Nothing is same. Like I love modeling. That's where I have come from. But you don't gain any experience. It's the same thing. You get decked up. You just walk. You go home.
Yeah.
There's no experience. There's nothing new to learn. TV, you're learning new every day. Like because you're acting with different actors and new characters coming in, new directors at times, and at times you're crying, you're laughing, you're angry, you're sad, you're just standing there. There are days that when I would just be standing, I would not have a single line. So everything is an experience.
Right.
And modeling mein there would be 100 people who know you. TV mein there are 100 and 1,000 people who know me. Like now when I walk on the road, they're like, "Are Sherlyn on up?" Oh, wow, people know me. Like I still haven't come to a fact that everyone knows me around here.
Right.
So, which is magical.
Your father was quite concerned when you were doing the negative role.
Yes.
And there's also a fact that mostly models, when they try to transition towards being an actress, they're offered a negative character because we have sharp feature and all of that.
See, TV has this notion कि छोटी गोरी चिट्टी सी क्यूट दिखने वाली लड़की लीड होगी और जो टॉल है हॉट दिखती है या हल्की सी वो वैम्प होगी. ये टीवी का नोशन और ये कोई चेंज ही नहीं कर पा रहा है. When I remember my first shot, because again you come from modeling world, you have worked with the best of the makeup artists. You know your face. You know what looks good.
Of course.
They gave me red lipstick. They gave me black eyes, which never goes. Something has to be lighter, either the lips, either the eye. They gave me both dark. They gave me golden and beige outfit and the typical out curls. और मैं इनको समझा रही हूँ.
You were like the walking chandelier.
I swear, and everything gold and they made me wear heels. I am being so tall. TV has very touch wood. Kundali Bhagya, 80% of the crowd is tall.
Yeah.
ठीक है, so the lead, my co-actor, is also tall, but he is like an inch or 2 inch taller than me. तो आप heels पहन के उनसे लंबे लगोगे. तो मैं उनको बोले, don't make me wince, I'll look taller. They're like, no, you're like this and that. After a week or so, they had to remove my heels because I was looking taller than him. और मेकअप करते करते मैंने उनको बोला ऐसे मेकअप ऐसे क्यों? तो बोले नहीं, टीवी की वैम्प ऐसे करती, कमोलिका. आई सेड भाई हम बच्चे थे जब कमोलिका आई थी, नाउ द मेकअप हैज टू चेंज, but they are not ready to change. So slowly it was me who forced them or fooled them, and I kept on saying, I said अरे वो ना हमारे क्रिएटिव मिले थे, उन्होंने बोला मेकअप अच्छा नहीं, थोड़ा लाइट कर दो. तो करते करते I got them to a lighter shade, lesser makeup.
So in a way, you're transitioning the entire image of a vamp on screen.
Because they have hired me because of my acting skill, not if that vamp makeup looks good on me. आप acting से दिखाओ ना कि you can be bitchy or you can be sweet.
Yeah.
Why you have to show it through your makeup or your outfit?
Of course.
That shouldn't be the case.
Of course. Do you ever face the fear of being typecasted? The kind of fear that your father had?
See, even if we say movies में also, बहुत rarely there are heroines who would break this notion कि she can only dance. It's Priyanka Chopra, Vidya Balan, now Anushka, and all these girls are doing movies which are female centric. Otherwise वो ही love story कर रहे हैं ना हम.
Yeah.
और मुझे मेरा plus point पता है. There is no one on TV who, I'm sure there is, but at least in my head I want to say कि there's no one who has the height, body or the aura to carry being a vamp. Kamolika के बाद Hina Khan was there. She did it for a small time. And I can't place anyone else right now.
Of course.
So, अगर वो जगह खाली है, तो why should I not be a queen of that area?
Right.
Why should I keep jumping from one thing on another?
So you have identified your stream and you want to make a mark?
Yeah, totally.
Being a vamp on screen?
Totally.
So do you get hate from people in real life?
A lot.
Share some experience.
There is not directly, there's this hair didi came up to me and she's like, अरे आपको पता है हमारी जो बाजू वाली मावशी है ना, मुझे बोल रही थी कि शर्लिन मिलेगी तो मैं उसे झाड़ू से मारूंगी. I was like, what? बोले नहीं, वो बोल रही तुम प्रीता को इतना परेशान करती है, उनको बोलो कि मेरा काम है. They're like नहीं वो बहुत seriously लेते हैं. तो there would be times people would meet me on road and say आप प्रीता को इतना क्यों परेशान करते हो, इतनी अच्छी है. और मैं उनको कैसे समझाऊं कि ये मेरा काम है.
Yeah.
Instagram, social media gets little nasty. I keep getting messages कह रहे तुम्हें मर जाना चाहिए, तुमसे किसने शादी की उसे भी मर जाना चाहिए. And I'm like, why? Don't they understand? It's work.
Right.
And if Mogambo would have not looked that powerful, Mr. India would have not looked that good.
Correct.
But people don't understand that balance.
You need to have a strong negative force in order to show the positive one that they are actually so good and create a connect with the positive character.
Yes.
People in the country still feel whatever they see on TV is actually the reality. They don't understand the process, what goes behind into the creation of a character. Can you explain something about that?
पता है मुझे लगता है हमारी कंट्री में अभी भी एजुकेशन लेवल बहुत कम है.
बिल्कुल.
क्यों हमारे यहाँ पे टीवी अभी भी वही सास बहू के ड्रामा पे चल रहा है? बिकॉज वो घर की औरतें वही देखती हैं. देयर वर गुड शोज लाइक 24 अनिल कपूर साहब का. डिडंट वर्क. इट वाज अ फैंटास्टिक शो. इट वाज अ रीमेक बट स्टिल इट डिडंट वर्क because our Indian audience is just not ready. There are people shifting to OTT, but that's still a younger generation. My mom still wants to watch Kundali Bhagya, Kumkum Bhagya, Bhagya Lakshmi, all those shows.
Right.
And my dad watches तारक मेहता, जो कि उनको पता है कि कुछ नहीं है, बट ठीक है फन फैक्टर में देखते हैं. तो हमारी ऑडियंस ही रेडी नहीं है ग्रो करने के लिए. तो कोई प्रोड्यूसर क्यों चीज़ों को ब्रेक करके नई चीज़ें लेकर आए?
Right. So earlier in your show, Dheeraj Thupar was the lead.
Yes.
Now it's Shakti.
Yes.
And how has this transition been?
I haven't done too many scenes with Shakti. अभी तक पिछले 3 महीने में I've only done one छोटा सा cut where I was crossing him and one proper scene.
Okay.
I am more friends with Dheeraj because we have spent 5 years together.
Of course.
And he was the one who actually, took care of me and taught me a lot of things and made me understand कि ये सही है, ये गलत है.
Yeah.
So I really miss him. But Shakti is also again a very fantastic actor.
We interviewed Dheeraj Thupar on Famous TV, and Shakti is a friend, so I know both of them. And Dheeraj, of course, very good personality.
Yes.
What was the reason behind this change?
I have no idea, and it's too personal for me to ask him.
Of course.
कि क्यों आपने शो छोड़ा और क्यों नहीं. but his show is again doing fantastic.
Yeah.
And I met him the other day. He's just got a baby boy, so he's all the more busy with the baby. He was doing Jhalak.
Yeah.
He's doing this new show. So, but I told him, I said, I just miss you. Because he was like practically my Sakhi on set.
You're Sakhi.
Yes.
You also have another Sakhi on the set. Anjum.
Anjum is also there.
You guys were modeling together. I have seen, I've also done shows with both of you. And now you've transitioned from fashion industry to TV together in one show.
Anjum has been my senior. Like, I think she joined TV way much more before than I even must have thought about it.
Yeah.
So when I walked into the set, because you see, in a crowd, in a party, you want to see a familiar face. So it was Anjum. I don't remember. She keeps saying that I ragged her in modeling days. Which,
you might have.
No, yeah. See, I was just a very funny person. I should never rag. Maybe I just had a straight face. And my other partner, Pooja Vaidya.
Yeah.
So maybe we were just two bad combination together.
You both are fun people together and you're good friends also. And you both are very quirky.
Yes, which a lot of people don't get it.
Yeah.
And later on, when a lot of people came up to Cindy, Anjum said that you ragged me. I was like, really? But then she did the same thing on set with me. She made sure that no one is talking to me. She made sure that she's mean to me. But now she's a good friend. And she's like, just because you were mean to me. I said, okay, I might just say sorry to you, but you have done the same thing. So fuck it.
It's like trial and error. You keep trying. If something happens, good. But you were lucky, yeah?
I was very lucky.
Got your first show and it's such a big hit.
Yes.
You have completed over 5 years on television, over 1,000 episodes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big deal. How has the show evolved and how have you evolved with the show?
Listen, my creatives, when they used to sit behind the monitor, they used to laugh कि ये हमारे शो की वैम्प नहीं बन सकती.
अच्छा.
Because मैं इतनी खराब थी. वॉइस ओवर जब होते थे मेरे, बिकॉज हिंदी अगर इतनी खराब थी तो पूरी यूनिट बोलती थी अरे शर्लिन के वॉइस ओवर अब तो एक और यूनिट लगानी पड़ेगी, बिकॉज आई वाज सो बैड. एंड व्हेन आई सी माय फर्स्ट सीन एंड नाउ व्हेन यू सी माय लास्ट सीन और द सीन व्हिच आई हैव जस्ट डन, it looks like I'm from a different universe.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad it happened.
Practice makes a man or a woman perfect,
yes,
and you
totally,
practice.
Totally.
Describe your first day on the set, when you were there, first time in front of the camera with the actors.
Listen, my only job was to walk and turn. I've done the same thing entire life, because a model, that's what you do. You walk the ramp, you twirl, and you go back.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk.
What?
I couldn't walk. I was shaking all the time. There were so many people looking at me and I was like, shit, what if I just trip? I would fucking never trip. I have been wearing heels for like so many years. But आप इतने डरे हुए रहते हो कि आपको नहीं समझ में आता. और मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि क्या हो जाएगा, I don't know. So I was very nervous. And because the show was already a month old, so all the co-actors were friends with each other. I was a new one. So how it takes time to break in. तो मुझे लग रहा था, they're looking at me and they're judging me. But Manit Jora was the first person who said, oh, why don't you come and sit with us? And then Dheeraj Thupar started talking to me, and then there were scenes which was very difficult. It was with him. So he took me under his wing practically and taught me a lot of things.
Is it difficult for a newcomer who's getting into acting to break into the circle of senior actors?
It's difficult for everyone, even if you work in an office. If you are, a model.
Yes.
You would remember like a first day, first show, and their senior girls sitting there. You would sit in a corner.
Yeah.
भाई मुझे खा ना जाए ये लोग.
I remember one of my very first few shows, and you were already a senior model that time. And you were a little. I mean, you were not mean to me. You did not do anything, but just that, that air of being a senior model, that you do not want to interact with somebody who is very new.
No, but see, my problem is I take time to break in.
Yeah,
people take time to be friends with me.
Plus, there was no need to talk to somebody new because you already have your friends, right?
Yeah, but now, things have changed. When there are these new actors who come in for a cameo or for a day's role, I talk to them because I imagine myself.
Yeah.
How difficult it was for me. And again, how you said that you're a senior model. तो उनको भी लगता है यार इनके सामने हम फंबल कर गए तो हमें लाइन भूल गए तो. So I don't want them to feel. Even if they're doing retakes, I say, अरे मैं भी ऐसी करती हूँ, I say that to them. And it happens no matter. Maybe, Supriya Shukla ji, who plays Sarlama, She has been acting, I think, before even any one of us were born.
Correct.
But still she says when she goes on floor and she has an important scene or any scene, she's nervous. She wants to do a good take. जो कि मुझे लगता है कि माँ आपको it's okay, you have proved yourself. She's like, no, you have to prove yourself every day.
Yeah.
तो फंबल वो भी करते हैं, फंबल हम भी करते हैं, फंबल नए लोग भी करते हैं, but let's not laugh at them and make them feel bad because you never know. That one laugh, one sarcastic comment would just break them.
Of course. I mean, if I share my story, I was told on national TV that I should never try to speak because I had a lisp in my voice, you know that?
Really?
Yeah, I was told that. And I took that comment so seriously that I made my career into talking. It's really sweet of you that you are making life of newer actors easier. Like, you're placing yourself into their shoes and you're making them comfortable on the set.
I think
It's
everyone
really
should
sweet.
be doing that. Everyone. You know, we at times get so mean to a waiter or to a elevator guy or maybe a rickshaw wala. Why? You don't know. They are really struggling to reach somewhere in life. They are trying to earn their bread. Kyun? Just because you have like little extra money from them, what if tomorrow you lose everything? मेरे डैड हमेशा एक चीज़ बोलते हैं कि जब आप सीढ़ियों पे चढ़ते हो आप सेम लोगों से मिलते हो, आप जब उतरते हो वही लोगों से मिलते हो, आप सबसे अच्छे रहो, आपको नहीं पता कि कब कौन आपके लिए कुछ अच्छा कर जाए. So when I go on set, I am more friends with the light dada, with the trolley dada. You know, किसी दिन मेरी तबीयत खराब होती तो मुझे आके पूछते हैं कि क्या हुआ, आपकी तबीयत खराब है, आपने दवाई ली. They don't do it with a lot of other actors who are mean to them. Maybe that's what I've earned.
Yeah, that's the relationship you have developed with them. You became Miss India finalist 2010. You're very pretty, of course. I am sure while you were growing up, you faced the same kind of compliments in your school with your friends.
No.
Was it easy?
No. School was really mean to me. Because I was a very different looking girl. I was tall, curly hair, broad. I didn't fit into a normal girl. You know, these girls were like very pretty and long straight hair, you know, good student, would sit on the first bench. I was always dancing, I was doing sports. All the teachers used to be like, kya karoge? There was this one particular English teacher who said it in front of the whole class, ki you will not become anything in life.
Oh my God, that's so mean.
And at that time, because you're so young, you don't know. And practically, you don't know what you're going to become in life. Mujhe laga ki fuck, she's saying right. I might just not become, I am not pretty. I am not good in studies. I can't do, like in, I remember ek play ho raha tha, so I wanted to be a part of the play. They made me a typewriter, like the typist. I had no lines. I was just sitting. That's it. एक बार उन्होंने मुझे वो भारत माता का वो जो निकलता है, रैली निकलती है, उनके पीछे जो खड़ा था मुझे वो बना दिया because you said they said you're not that fit.
पीछे खड़ा रहता है मतलब? वो
जो भारत
like they make the map of India. और
एक लड़की बहुत ही प्रिटी थी, उसे उन्हें भारत माता या जो बनाया से मुकुट वुकुट साड़ी वाड़ी पहना के, उनके पीछे जो होता है उनका गार्ड रहते थे ना, लड़के का, मुझे वो बना दिया. आपको सिक्योरिटी गार्ड बना. हाँ. And their thing was you're too tall, you're not like other girls, you know, you're not pretty. मेरी स्कूल की reunion हुई. I made sure I go. I had taken off on that day. I met that teacher and I told her what all I'm doing in life. And I left from there. And I told her before leaving, I said the comment which you passed when I was a child, as a teacher, you did a very, very bad job and I don't think you should ever do that. And she kept on saying, oh Ruhi, ye wo, I left. Because that thing has still left a mark on my heart. Yeah. Ki, how can you do that? What if that comment would have shattered me for life? Maybe because I'm a fighter, I fought, I reached here. बहुत लोग नहीं हो पाते यार.
But maybe it was in your destiny that somebody will tell you like that.
It was in your destiny.
That's why
but what if it would have just broken you? Why there are so many people who go into depression? Because किसी ने उनको कुछ कह दिया है, कुछ कर दिया है, वो बात नहीं कर पाते. अगर मेरे साथ ऐसा हो जाता तो?
यही तो डिफरेंस होता है ना, एक एवरेज पर्सन में और एक चैंपियन में और एक विनर में. You know, you take adversities.
हर कोई विनर है, हर कोई चैंपियन है. आप जो काम कर रहे हो मैं नहीं कर सकती, मैं जो कर रही हूँ कोई और नहीं कर सकता. हर कोई कोई ना कोई फील्ड में बहुत अच्छा है. हम कौन होते किसी को डिमीन करने वाले.
Tell me about your modeling experience. How was your first show? Who did you do it for? And how did you present yourself on the runway?
See, basically, I did a lot of pageant. I did Miss Maharashtra where I met Shakir Sheikh. So, उनके साथ मैंने और भी शिप, but मेरा पहला paid job was with XYZ. I'm not going to take his name.
By the way, Shakir is also on Famous TV.
Oh, nice.
We have interviewed him for Fashion Insider. So people who want to know about Shakir Sheikh, he's completed 25 years in the fashion industry. Do check that episode out. Small plug in. Yes.
So I call him Daddy, Shakir Sheikh. I call him Daddy because he has practically picked me up from college and taught me everything. My first heels he bought me. हमें लेके गए थे साथ में हम सारी लड़कियों को कि यहाँ से heels खरीदो. सारी चीज़ें उन्होंने सिखाई हैं. There were times when no one gave me work. He was always there. But मेरा first paid job with this XYZ designer and Fuel में था. Where I got paid 1,500 rupees. और मेकअप और हेयर खुद करना था. तो चलो बाल तो कर्ली थे तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा, बट मेकअप में ब्रांड मेकअप का लेकर गई मैं. एंड देयर वर दीस सीनियर मॉडल्स, तापुर तपुर, आंचल कुमार, कविता खरात, एंड व्हेन यू लुक एट देम अगेन आई वाज वेरी दिस थिंग कि ठीक है. They said, "Chalo, girls, do your makeup." So I started doing my makeup, and these girls were like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Makeup." That base color was 20 shades lighter than what my skin tone was. And I never knew. But these girls are so good. They took their makeup and did my makeup. So, you know, because they were so sweet to me and they never put me down, I was able to do a show and kaam ke baad kaam karte karte I reached till here. What if they would have been mean? What if they would have not helped me? What if I would have cried and left from there? I would have not been sitting here.
Right. Now that you've become a big star on television, has the outlook of the fashion industry changed towards you?
I don't consider myself a big star. I still, you know, consider कि मुझे तो बहुत काम करना है. To be very frank, like there are funny stories where people would recognize me and I'm like, really, you know me? They're like, yeah. तो मुझे बाद में realize होता है कि, you know, TV is a very powerful thing, and yeah, obviously, these people who were really mean to me in fashion, now they want to be friends with me. And now I know, and there were a few people who came and said sorry to me. You know, we were very mean to you. I said, sorry now. You really did bad. You know, you can't be so mean.
Who did the worst thing with you in fashion?
Oh, I'm sure you know him. Everyone knows him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you off camera.
A little bit. Just, I think the viewers are really excited to know about it.
The viewers are very excited, but I can't be as mean as that person and spoil his name.
No, don't take the name. Just tell the story.
The story is also very stupid, you know, like earlier when you start working, you know, we were doing a show in Ahmedabad, and at that time I used to not party. I used to be a very sweet girl, go do your work, come to your room and sleep. So these people were partying in their room and they called me 2 o'clock in the night in their room, and I was like, why? They're like, oh no, just come. They called me there and they really made fun of me, and at 2 in the night I wanted to leave the hotel and go. But जब आप starting में काम करते हो आपको समझ में नहीं आता, you know, because you're so young. And I think that was like the 3rd or 4th show where I had left the city and gone to another city. तो तब तो मुझे भी नहीं पता था कि कैब कहाँ से बुक करनी है, एयरपोर्ट कहाँ से जाना है. Thanks to another this model, Anjali Raut, I'm sure you know.
Yeah, of course.
She stopped me. She's like, are you crazy? You can't leave at 2 in the night. I said, no, he insulted me. I'm crying, howling. But they just wanted to do it for fun. They were ragging me. But they ragged me in such a bad way.
Yeah.
कि मुझे वो आज तक लगता है कि fuck, how can you do that? तो उसके बाद जब मैं टीवी करने लग गई ये वो, now this person comes up to me and says कि I'm so sorry, you know, we all were child. I said, you were never a child.
Yeah.
And
you think if you never transitioned into TV and became an actress and became so popular, these people would have ever apologized to you?
No.
Never?
As I said, till the time you don't crack it, you don't make it, people are really mean to you. I don't understand why.
जब हम रैगिंग की बात करते हैं तो मेजरली कॉलेज दिमाग में आता है कि कॉलेज में रैगिंग होती है, बट इंडस्ट्री में भी रैगिंग
हर जगह होती है. कोई ऑफिस में भी कोई नया बंदा आता है, दूसरे सीनियर लोग उसके साथ मस्ती करते ही हैं. तो ठीक है, हेल्दी मस्ती इट्स ओके, बट नॉट टू डिमीन एनीवन, नॉट टू शो कि ओ हमारे पास ये है तुम्हारे पास नहीं है. इट्स ओके, कल को मेरे पास होगा, शायद तुम्हारे पास नहीं होगा.
करेक्ट.
बट मैं आके ये नहीं बोलूँगी तुम्हें, क्योंकि मे बी बिकॉज माई अपब्रिंगिंग इज नॉट दैट, बिकॉज मे बी मेरे साथ इतना सब कुछ हुआ है, मैं चीज़ें समझ गई. मेरे डैड ने मुझे हमेशा समझाया है.
Yeah.
तो it's okay. People need to stop being mean. That's all I want to say.
With all this conversation, no, I'm getting a feeling that you're really close to your dad.
Yes.
Describe
Yes.
your relationship.
Oh, we fight, we cry, we make fun of each other, we make fun of our mom all the time. You know, we are like a gang. My dad is a fantastic cook. He would, if you ever come home, he will feed you till the time you can't walk.
Oh my God, it's like my mom. She's like that.
Oh my, and he was the person who taught me practically everything. He was the person who came and spoke about sex with me when I was growing up. He was the first one who gave me my first drink.
Wow.
He said, drink because when you start going out, no one should fool you.
Yeah.
And he still stays awake when I come home late. And I'm like, Dad, now you can. He's like, no, I will. He's my biggest critic. He would religiously watch my show every day and say, ये तूने खराब किया, ये अच्छा है. तो मुझे लगता है, Dad, कभी तो say वाह. He said no. The day will come, but अभी तुम्हें मेहनत करनी है.
सही है. Yeah. I think this is something every dad should learn, because एक लड़की की जिंदगी में ना उसके dad का role बहुत important होता है. That's the first male figure you feel.
Yes.
A message that you would want to give to all the dads out there. They follow you, they watch you.
That no matter what, your daughter is not lesser than a son. आपको लगता है कि मेरा बेटा मेरा नाम रोशन करेगा, नहीं, बेटियां भी उतना इक्वली करेगी, बट यू हैव टू सपोर्ट हर सिंस डे वन. और जिस तरीके से आप अपनी बीवी को ट्रीट करोगे, आपकी बेटी को लगेगा ये सही चीज़ है. और मे बी अगर आप गलत ट्रीट करते हो तो when she gets into a relationship, she would think her boyfriend or husband is treating her badly. It's okay because my dad did the same thing. So don't do that. Love is all you need to give her and support her. That's it.
Such a beautiful message. I think very important. What we see in our family,
yes,
we feel that's our reality,
yes,
and that is how the world runs.
Yes.
So yeah, fathers, do get that. I was blessed to have a brilliant father. He was the same, my best friend. And I had my first drink with my dad. I told my dad about my first boyfriend. So yeah, I can completely get where you're coming from. So Ruhi, you, after Miss India, have done a couple of movies also in the past, but the real fame, the success that you got was from the character Sherlyn from Kundali Bhagya, right? How has this fame, the definition of fame, evolved, and what is real fame for you now?
I don't understand fame.
No?
I don't. Like मुझे लगता है कि मैंने क्या किया है, कुछ नहीं किया है. Look at Mr. Bachchan, look at Neena Gupta, look at Supriya Shukla, look at Priyanka Chopra, or look at Urvashi Dholakia, or look at Hina Khan. सब लोग ने इतना कुछ किया है, मैंने क्या किया है? मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है. मुझे बहुत कुछ करना है. Yes, I'm a blessed child that my first show is from Balaji, Ekta Kapoor's show, Kundali Bhagya, which has been running successfully for 5 years. I'm a household name. But बहुत कुछ करना है. मतलब अभी भी जो लोग मुझे, it's a very funny story. Once I was driving and there was this guy looked at me and smiled. He was on a bike. तो मेरे दिमाग में क्या बॉम्बे में अभी भी लड़कियों को छेड़ते हैं?
Yeah.
फिर वो थोड़ी देर और आगे तो he waved at me. तो मुझे लगा मुझे वेव कर रहा है, हाउ डेयर ही. फिर मैं चलाते जाते फिर सिग्नल आया, ही नॉक्ड, और मैंने एकदम गुस्से में कांच नीचे किया. एंड क्या है? ही सेड, आप शर्लिन हो ना? एंड इन माय हेड आई एम लाइक, ओ माय गॉड, लाइक ही वाज नॉट लुकिंग एट रूही चतुर्वेदी, ही वाज लुकिंग एट शर्लिन. तो वो अब तक मैं वो गैप नहीं समझ पाई, अब तक वो फेम नहीं समझ पाया. लोग मुझे जानते हैं क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं है.
आपने बहुत कुछ किया है, एंड यू आर बीइंग हम्बल सेइंग दैट आपने कुछ नहीं किया है.
यार मेरे डैड बोलते हैं कि ये सागर है, इंडस्ट्री एक्टिंग वर्ल्ड सागर है. आपने अब तक एक बूंद भी नहीं उसका पिया है. बहुत लंबी जर्नी क्रॉस करनी है.
Your lead on the show, Shraddha, how's your relationship with her?
Oh, she's a fantastic person. She is funny, she's sweet, she is at times emotional, angry, fidgety, everything. What Preeta funnier side is, that is Shraddha. Shraddha बहुत funny है रियल लाइफ में.
Okay.
और कमाल के एक्टर है. लाइक हम लोग एक बार सीन कर रहे थे, हमें उसे बहुत जल्दी सीन करना था बिकॉज शी वाज लीविंग फॉर मॉलडीव्स. और मैंने अपने हेड में बोला, सेड फक इट, ये तो मेरा सीन है, मैंने इतना अच्छा किया है. ये क्या है श्रद्धा? जब वो टीवी पे मैंने सीन देखा, आई वाज लाइक शिट, ये लड़की अपने आंखों से खेल गई. Or when she came back, I told her, I said, Shraddha, that scene, I thought I have taken the cake because I was so good, I remembered my lines, but you were so good. So, you know, मजा आती है इतने अच्छे. Kundali has been blessed with good actors. Everyone has been doing good in their life. Everyone has been working for so long. और best चीज़ ये है कि सब लोग आपको सिखाने के लिए ready रहते हैं.
How do you manage your family? You're married also. You have a husband.
I'm married to my best friend. I don't feel I am married. मुझे कोई पूछे शादी लाइफ कैसी चल रही है? I said, I don't feel I'm married. It's fun to get married to your friend. And I think everyone should be doing that. Get married to your friend.
Was Bobby your first crush?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I want to know the story. How did the love story started? It was somewhere in your fashion days?
No. We hated each other.
Okay.
We couldn't stand each other. I still remember I was doing my first pageant with Shakir, Miss Mumbai, and Sykes Gym.
Yes.
We all 15, 20 girls, we were working out, and I saw this guy near the pool who was doing a shoulder press, black ganji, black pajama with a white towel. And I saw him and I was like, Acha, theek hai. And talking to telling other girls, look at this guy, so hot, ye wo. Cut to, he's gone his way, I gone my way. Then one day Shakir made us meet ki, अरे ये XYZ, you know, Shiv hai, this is Ruhi, ये वो. Then we were in common circle. We used to party together, work together, but I hated him.
He was such a good-looking guy. He still is so hot.
Yeah, but चीजें अच्छी नहीं थी.
क्या अच्छा नहीं था? क्या अच्छा नहीं लगा?
अरे बहुत ही. Now he's a different person.
Yeah.
But बहुत दिल पे एक आशिक थे वो.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a charmer, and there were so many girls around him. And I was like, ऐसे कैसे कोई हो सकता है, you know? इतनी सारी लड़कियाँ, doesn't he have manners? He was always respectful, but there were a lot of girls around him all the time. तो मुझे वो बड़ा अजीब लगता था. Not that I had feelings for him. It's just that it was very weird. It was not in my system.
Okay. That some guy can be so attractive that every girl likes him.
Yes.
And you like him too?
No.
So,
I didn't.
Okay, right now you don't.
No, nothing at all. And then we lost touch.
How long ago was this?
Years back.
Years, like 10 years?
Maybe.
Okay.
But then we lost touch. We didn't meet each other. You know, he had his different circle. I had my different circle. Karte, then we did a film together.
Okay.
A Rajasthani film. And that's where the spark started flying, where even I didn't know that I have anything for him. It was some choreographer who said, ki, oh, you guys look so good together. I think he has feeling for you. I said, no, are you crazy? He's just a friend. But karte, then my mama called me one day and he said, you know, what do you think about Shiv? I said, yeah, he's a good guy. He's like, no, about Shadi. I said, what? He's like, yeah, I think he's a good guy. You should think about it. He spoke to my dad. My dad went and met his dad. His dad called him. So it was like an arranged marriage. But then we knew each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
So we were friends, but then we became best friends.
Did you dance at your wedding? And how was the reaction of your in-laws?
I danced my heart out. Like, my dad was getting me to the... उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
वरमाला.
नहीं, उससे पहले जो करते ना, I forgot that ritual thing, जहाँ लड़का गेट पे खड़ा था and the bride goes.
वो तोड़
तोरण का.
हाँ.
उसके लिए मेरे डैड लेके जा रहे थे, तो हमें ढोल वाला रास्ते में मिल गया. वो बजाया ना सारे डांसिंग, तो थोड़ी देर तक तो मेरे डैड ताली बजा रहे. Then I turned, मेरे डैड स्टॉक ब्लॉक से गायब. शायद वो सोच लोगे कि यार ये किससे क्या है, तो वो चलो गायब. आके किसी ने, मेरी फ्रेंड ने मुझे बोला कि सुनो, बोल रहे कि डांस मत करो. I said चला, and I started dancing. Then someone came and said कि इतना नाच रहा है, ऐसे मैं तो नाचूंगी. तो मैं तो नाचते पहुंच गई वहाँ पे. Then I went told, I met Shiv, and मैं जब गले लगी मैंने कहा, सुनो शिव ऐसे हुआ है. He said you are having fun, dance, it's okay. फिर मैं नाचने लगे. फिर तो because मेरी मम्मी ने हमेशा एक चीज़ मुझे बोली है कि if your dad and when you have a husband, they are okay with what you are doing and you guys are on the same page, you shouldn't care about anyone.
Right.
If your family is okay, you are okay, don't think about the world. So that's it. My husband was okay. My dad didn't stop me. So ठीक था.
Tell me about the best fan moment that you have ever experienced because of the character.
Not personally, but I have seen on YouTube there are people who dressed like Sherlyn, small kids, and they were saying my dialogue, and I was like, shit, when did this happen, and what have I done in my life to get to do something like this, where people love me so much. So I think that was the best fan moment, that people are saying my dialogue and dressing up like me.
Brilliant. Tell me about the worst fan moment because of the character that you're playing.
I had gone to Lucknow a couple of months back, and someone came and just pulled my hand, and they were like...
Random in public. Okay.
I'd gone for some event, and event gets very crowded in smaller cities, because even if the security wala guy is coming and clicking picture with me and saying कि मैं अपनी बीवी को दिखाऊंगा, तो in my head I'm like, bro, you have to take care of me, not you can click picture, but once we go back to the room or you're dropping me to the hotel, not at an event. So this person just pulled my hand and he's like, तुम कैसी हो? He started abusing, and he said, तुम ऋषभ के साथ इतना खराब कर रही हो, पृथ्वी के साथ ऐसे कर रही हो, तुम भगवान करे तुम मर जाओ. ये तो I was taken aback. I was like, ये क्या बोल रहा है? लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता कि ये एक्टिंग है, मेरा काम है, मैं ऐसी नहीं हूँ. ऋषभ मेरा असली पति नहीं है, पृथ्वी मेरा असली बॉयफ्रेंड नहीं है, प्रीता के साथ मैं ये कर रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बोला गया है. So I got a little taken aback, but then I realized later on कि maybe शायद मैं अपना काम इतना अच्छा कर रही हूँ कि उनको लग रहा है कि मैं सच में ऐसी हूँ.
Correct. I vouch for it. You are playing your negative character in the best way possible, and I think nobody else could have done this job better than you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what to expect next from Sherlyn?
Sherlyn को खुद को नहीं पता कि वो next क्या करने वाली है.
Writer को पता है?
हाँ, writer को तो पता ही रहता है.
Okay.
Sherlyn को नहीं पता रहता है, but whatever she will do only for love and for revenge.
Revenge from?
Luthras. That's all. Yeah.
This is your life motive.
Yeah.
Just
Sherlyn's life motive. Yeah.
Any similarity between you and Sherlyn?
That she's crazy in love, and whatever she does with full passion.
चलो ये तो हो गई आपकी कैरेक्टर की बात. अब आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ की बात करते हैं. What is it that you want to do in the future, and any new projects in the pipeline?
Right now, Kundali takes a lot of time, so there is nothing else I am doing. And what I want to do in future is to be a better human, to be a better version, to be a fantastic, magical person, and everyone meets me and they go home with so much of love, and that they miss me and say, क्या लड़की थी, कितनी मजा इससे मिलके. So what I want people to remember me as someone who was full of love, who gave love to everyone. So that's my future plan. काम आएगा जाएगा, पैसे आएंगे जाएंगे, नाम शोहरत आएगी जाएगी, बट जो प्यार है आपके दिल में हमेशा रहेगा.
बिल्कुल. That's beautiful, and I think all this we can only learn with maturity as we grow, with the experience that we grow.
Totally.
And you, with your kind of experience, I think you're at the right place at the right time, doing the best that is possible for you. And we wish you all the best. We want to see Ruhi in multiple characters, playing different roles on TV, on cinema, in OTT, everywhere.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much for being with us. We are going to do a quick rapid fire round.
Okay.
आपको एक word में answer देना है.
ठीक है.
मैं questions निकाल लेती हूँ.
हाँ ठीक है.
Yeah, bracing yourself.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, awesome.
Do I get a hamper also, please? Coffee with Karan तो नहीं गई, यहाँ पे तो दे दो कुछ.
बिल्कुल hamper मिलेगा आपको, आपके घर पे भिजवाएंगे हम.
झूठी.
यार पहले से arrange नहीं किया था. Sorry. मैं भिजवाऊंगी आपके लिए, कुछ तो भेजाएंगे हम. But अच्छा ठीक है, पानी वानी
हो गया
बिस्किट भी खा दो.
खा लिया मैंने.
कॉफी मंगाओ दूसरी. Bracing yourself.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's begin. Celebrity crush.
Ranveer Singh.
He's hot.
Oh, he's very hot.
Not hotter than your husband.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. First thing you do in the morning.
Kiss my husband.
Sweet. On the sets or in the bed?
On the set वाले bed पे.
On the set bed. Oh, okay. वहीं पे ही रेस्ट करना है.
हाँ.
जिंदगी
काम जिंदगी है, काम श्रद्धा है, काम पूजा है.
बिल्कुल. श्रद्धा आपकी.
हाँ, तो काम में श्रद्धा मिलती है ना.
बिल्कुल. Cheesiest pickup line ever used on you?
कि are you a robber? You just stole my heart. हमने भाई कौन बोलता है ये लाइन अब? But yeah.
गए ज़माने.
हाँ.
Texting or talking?
Talking.
Yeah, you're good at that. Emoji you use the most?
This one.
Okay. We have to make the emoji. Okay, last thing you Googled.
Myself.
You do?
I Google myself practically every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Okay, next question quickly. Secret to a fit body is?
Consistency.
You work out every day?
Yeah.
You are very hardworking, working at least 16, 17 hours a day?
You have to, no? Because I remember Candice Pinto once told me that working out is like brushing your teeth. You can't miss a day.
Yeah, no wonder she has a fat body.
Fantastic.
And you too.
No, I'm still on the way.
Okay, fame or money?
Money which I get through fame.
Who do you stalk on Instagram?
Everyone who has a good, funny or fashion style.
Who is giving major thirst trap on Instagram at the moment?
Ranveer Singh.
Of course. Thank you so much for being with us. Fabulous having you, Ruhi, and thank you. I really feel that you were honest and you were authentic, and that is what we try to do with this show. Get the real side of our guest on screen for the viewers.
Thank you for having me over. It was great fun.
Yeah? High five. How was your experience on Famous TV?
Good. It was good. I just got famous, I guess.
So that's done.
Okay, done.
It's done.
Done. Do leave the comments on Famous TV. Don't follow. Like, share, subscribe to Famous TV.